Hello, my name is Xavier Major. This is my academic Q&A video. Okay, first question. Why does APSA host our annual high school conference? And in your opinion, what do you believe constitutes a successful high school conference? I think the whole purpose of high school conference is to ultimately get students, high school students, to go to college. It's to encourage them to understand that there are many ways to get to college, community, or just going straight in, living in the dorms, commuting. There are many different ways that you can approach that you can go to college, but ultimately it's to get them there. It's APSA works very hard to show how not scary college is by having events within the college, having them like walk around and discovering places to take pictures, places to take pictures, and it's just to acclimate them to college. We also to add on to that, we also put everyone in a room where they're all in the same boat. They're all prospective college-bound students, and when they look around and see that there are other people like them also wanting to go to college, it's going to in turn make them want to go to college. And that's the point of high school conference. Through the workshops, the workshops help educate them and tell them about all the different options that they have. Like they can do dance. They can commute from home. They can they can do film. There are so many different ways for students to express themselves in college, and that's one of the big things that they show, that high school conference works to show. And the most what makes it successful is when at least one person leaves high school conference with a piece of knowledge that they didn't have before that they're going to use later, whether it's to go to college or how they're going to get money to go to college. It's all about the takeaway and the influence that high school conference has. That's what makes it a success. And all it takes is one person to take something away from that. The second question, what aspect of the position of academic coordinator inspires you the most and why? Well, what inspires me the most about academic coordinator is the ability to provide help and support to students. This comes in a bunch of ways. Study sessions, providing a space for people to study and just socialize. Roar, which informs people about all the different options they have to get help, or just to make sure that they get that last question on the math exam right. And then also through the mentor-mentee program by providing a buddy that will hopefully support you throughout college, because they've already been through what you would be experiencing now if you were a freshman. All of these things, they don't have to be academic necessarily, but they will help with your academics because it's the package. The social and the academic parts of college come together. And on top of that, I'm also inspired by their ability to inspire. After seeing high school conference and all the people that were influenced by that experience, including myself, even though I was a volunteer, I was inspired by high school conference. And there's one moment that I like to think about when during the talent show, when everybody was watching someone play an instrument or sing a song. Whenever they messed up, we just cheered louder. It was this community that we built in a couple hours, where everyone was just supporting each other. And that is something that really inspired me I would want to recreate that and that feeling. The third question, define academic success and how would you promote academic success in APSA? For me, academic success is all about trying your best and then learning the material. I think it's less about getting the grade, the A+ grade, because you can cheat your way to an A+ grade and still not know a thing. And that's bad, because later on it's gonna bite you. But I think academic success is all about understanding, having a proper understanding of what you're learning, because it'll help you finally get your degree and then apply what you learned. Because the whole point is to apply what you learned in college in your real life. And if you didn't learn anything in college, what are you going to do in your real life? So it's beneficial to actually learn, and it's about what you do with the knowledge. For me, how will I promote academic success? For me, I really want to create a space where people care. In middle school and high school, in the early bits of high school, I was surrounded by people who didn't care about their success as much, and in turn, it made me less motivated to do this, and made me more want to do what they were doing. I still tried, but I didn't try my best until I changed high schools, and at that place, everybody wanted to succeed, and then it made me want to succeed because it's contagious. This atmosphere is contagious, and when everyone has the same mindset, I think it's great if that mindset is to achieve success. And that's what I want to do. I want to create a culture of success where everyone wants to succeed. It's not competitive per se, but I think it's great if everyone sees each other wanting to succeed, because then they will want to succeed in turn. Thank you for listening. This has been my academic coordinator speech Q&A.